And back here on the Yellowjacket Sports Network, my name is Aaron Leik. Now we're joined here by Preston Beverly, who is going to be a sophomore on the MSUB men's basketball team this year out of Menifee, California. And Preston, obviously, great year last year as a true freshman player. You stepped up, you played some outstanding games, you had some pretty crazy stat lines actually. But let's go back a little bit to the summer. What'd you do this summer?
Basically, my goal was to put on a lot of weight. Coach asked me, he told me at least 10 pounds, so as soon as the season was over, I put on at least 10, and then all summer I basically was just in the weight room. And then with the weight room, working on my shot as well, making sure my shot still stays the same.
Yeah, for sure. So kind of looking back to last year, the MSUB men's basketball team, you guys were at one point rolling there early on in GNAC conference play. Then, Jace Anderson went down with the knee injury, obviously. A little bit of a tough part for you guys.
Yeah,
and then the later part of the season, you guys really started to pick it up. How did that help you all finish last year, and how's that going to transition for this year?
Yeah, I feel like as the season progressed, our chemistry just built up more and more, and I feel like this year it's time. It's time to that GNAC berth. Hopefully we have high goals set for ourselves, and definitely having Jace go down to injury hurt us big time, and some academic issues as well. But we're gonna fix all those things, and this year we're gonna get rolling.
Yeah, speaking of those goals for this year. Have you guys met and established any of those yet, or can you share them with us?
Yeah, definitely. I would have to say for sure a GNAC tournament berth, and then we also want to improve our team GPA from last year, and then another thing is just hold each other accountable, hold each other to everybody to a high standard.
All right. So, looking to last year and looking to this year, what are some of the main improvements that you all as a team were looking to? Obviously, you said you're trying to gain a little bit more weight, get a little bigger. Are you guys trying to play more physical, or are you trying to be quicker?
As a team, I think this year we're going to go a little more small ball, and we're going to get up and down the court real fast. Coach wants us to get up and down the floor, and so that's emphasis. We're going to be running a lot of small ball. You might see me at the 5, 3, or the 4. So I'd have to say small ball 1, and then defense is always right in the back of our mind. I think that our defense can always improve, so I would have to say defense as well.
Sure, and specifically for you, obviously last year we saw you playing, and you were talking about you can play the 5, the 3. I think at times you were playing the 1, bringing the ball down the court.
Yeah, coach lets me bring it up.
Shooting the spot up 3 at the top of the arc there. What specific parts of the game did you work on in the off season?
Definitely my ball handling. So I can bring that up the floor, just like you said. that's something coach just wants me to get the rebound and go if we're going to play fast. So I worked on my ball handling a lot, and then just improving my on the block game, because last year I felt like that was strong, but with the size and then better in my moves, I feel like that's going to help me a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And if viewers aren't very familiar with Billings, Montana, or MSU Billings, we have this really cool road called Airport Hill.
Oh, yeah.
And I know Coach has had you guys been running up Airport Hill. It's about a mile long, straight uphill. Obviously focusing on some conditioning as well. Yeah,
to get everybody infoed in, I would have to say it's just a very, very tough run. We've done it about 3 times this year. And, hopefully we don't have to do it again. Everybody got under their times or improved their times, so we won't have to be doing that anymore. But at the same time, it's all conditioning, and we've been doing a lot of park runs, trail runs. So I would have to say that Coach obviously wants us to be one of the well-conditioned teams in our league.
All right, and last question here, Preston. I'm gonna send you over to another player. You can talk about him. So we weren't able to really see Zach Lessinger play at all during last year. He hurt his foot pretty early on and was out for the season, but obviously he's back healthy and looking to play a lot here in his sophomore season as well. So talk about what Zach means to the team and what you all are looking forward to having him on the court.
Zach means a lot to the team. He's a really strong 5. He's got a good mid-range. He can even shoot the 3, and his inside game's very good. But he's got a lot to prove. He's only played 1 game last season, so I feel like he sets high expectations on himself. He's also like one of my best friends on the team, so we push each other a lot. And I would have to say, hopefully he can get that starting 5 spot, and then we can get rolling.
All right, Preston Beverly.
All right,
thank you, sir.